More answers, presented by Mazda BT-50. More is more.
Welcome along to our weekly look at rugby league and one or two dramas, Sam Kekovich, and thanks to the Mazda BT-50, where you will have no dramas whatsoever if you buy one of those babies. Rugby league, is it self-destructing with its culture, or is it just a bad week or two? Or we've had George Burgess, James Tarmow, we've had Blake Ferguson, and we've got the ongoing one with Ben Teo.
It would be easy to dismiss it as just one of those bad weeks, but if you look at the evidence over a period of time, it's fairly compelling.
Yes.
And there is an endemic
culture problem.
Culture issue with rugby league, there's no doubt about that. And the more I think about it, the more I'm coming to the conclusion that all these transgressions and the people that transgress have got certain foibles or weaknesses that they're trying to overcome by a third party, like alcohol, for argument's sake. Using alcohol to overcome
I totally agree with what you're saying, and then there's this issue about making the age a bit higher, but that's for another day. But did it stem from the Paul Gallen incident, or was the Paul Gallen incident, because it was on the field, totally irrelevant in this particular instance? Or was the whole bad week started from that sort of scenario?
No, I don't. Look, I think the Paul Gallen incident mightn't have helped. I think people viewing the Paul Gallen incident, or some of the players viewing it, might have thought that all of a sudden there's a relaxing of the rules. Yeah. That, you know, perhaps we've got a bit more tarmac to play with, and all of a sudden we are probably bulletproof, we can do a lot more, and it's acceptable, but it's not.
What's happened out of all of this is that Queensland are in the absolute box seat going into Game 2. The sides have been picked. Forget about who's on the field, because New South Wales don't know who's going to play the way things are going. Queensland will level this series up, and we'll be back in New South Wales 1-1.
Well, you would think so. The psychological advantage, certainly everything points towards a Queensland victory. I mean, to say, just with the transgressions and the injuries, it's certainly very unsettled. There's got to be a huge mind shift towards Queensland.
And I've got to say, David Smith, the new head of the NRL, deserves it, or the ARL, whatever you like to call him, deserves a bit of a thumbs up, because I think the penalty for James Tarmow, a lot of people have said, you know, the fine and the suspension was too much, but hang on, he was 4 times over the limit. He was driving with 3 people in the car, and he had no licence. Man, throw the book at him. Exactly. And throw the book at all of them. I really applaud the way he's handled it.
Well, I don't think it comes as any surprise. You know, everyone was critical of him initially, coming slowly out of the blocks. But it was only a matter of time, I thought, before he summed everything up to a nicety, and now he's going to he's going to be very concise and precise, and going to be decisive in the manner in which he handles it. And
no
I think
excuses going forward for anyone else who might be, you know, inclined to make some sort of blue in his off-field antics. But anyway, rugby league in the headlines for the wrong reasons at the moment, but it's part of what we do. We cover everything here on our NRL Look. Thanks to the Mazda BT-50. Hopefully next week we're talking about football and what happens on the field.